Hey, Jason here. Recently, I was down at OCRC and I had a unique opportunity. I ran into Jake Thayers, who works down there, TLR driver and longtime friend of Ryan Mayfield, and he was racing mod buggy, and when the night was all over, he was the very last heat. I said, hey Jake, do you mind if I drive that buggy? And he was like, absolutely. So he handed over the radio. He runs all the Spectrum equipment. And it was getting a little bit dry towards, obviously racing was all done and over with, and it was getting a little dry, but he handed me the radio and just let me run the car. He had a little bit too much brake in the radio for me, so luckily Jake came over and turned the brake down, so thanks Jackie, I appreciate that. But I was really just surprised. I've only driven a couple of Team Losi buggies, one or two in rear motor. My buddy David Shepard, his mid-motor buggy is pretty darn good. But anyways, I was just pretty much blown away. I was just really surprised at how smooth the car was, how much steering it had. In general, it was definitely one of those cars that you didn't want to overdrive it, but when you drove it right, it was really good. And so it actually compelled me to go out and get my own. So I just built this kit yesterday, and we're going to be doing some reviews on it. But before we do, I figured I'd show you a little bit of footage of me running Jackie's buggy. And then, of course, I'll show you some footage of him throwing it down. So, Jackie, thanks for letting me run this baby. I appreciate it. I went out and bought one. So, I mean, what better salesmanship is there than that? And let's take a look at some video on the track.
Nelson 7. We'll take a little break after this one, guys. Take a little break after this one. We'll start up again at 4 o'clock. So it'll be about a 15-minute break. Track will be open if you'd like to practice during that time. Got about 1:15 left to go. Thayers 19.5 with fast lap on the track. Daniel to 19.
Okay, so you guys can see that clearly Jackie had a much better handle on his buggy than I did, but I still was pretty impressed with the performance. A couple things you guys might want to know. Here's some pictures of the buggy. It's basically a TLR 22 2.0. It has the steering bell cranks on it. It has a short chassis, which is in the works from what I understand from Team Losi Racing. It had some brass in there. It had the brass rear front suspension hanger or rear front arm mount. And other than that, it's just base. I asked Jackie, I said, so what setup exactly is this? And he said, look, this is Mayfield's setup to a T. So in Jackie's words, he said, look, we don't even need to find setups for these cars. When a pro comes to your track and has a setup for your track, set it up and drive it. So anyways, thanks again, Jackie, for letting me drive this buggy. You guys stay posted. I'm working right this very minute. I'm shooting videos for my TLR 22 2.0 review. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey, by the way, before you leave, I just want to say thanks again for watching my videos. I only make these videos so that we can have fun together. By the way, you'd be doing me a big favor if you could either comment, like, or even better, subscribe to my channel. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.